power to try and bring that one back.
Graham Pauley, the next up for the Marlins. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next offering is downstairs. Now fly ball to right center. Taylor sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Dane Myers. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. Slings to first in time. And up next for Miami, Javier Sanoja. Ripped on the ground to second. Mauricio with the throw to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. To third, makes the sliding stop, gathers and throws. It's there, and that's a great play.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great, reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Lindor stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Out towards left center. Myers makes the play, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. And he takes a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 1-0. Back here at Citi
Leading
Field,
off for
John
the
Shelby
Marlins,
with Chris
second
Singleton,
baseman,
and set to lead
Xavier
off the
Edwards.
fourth, Xavier Edwards. In the air, left field, and makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. That misses, and that's ball one.
Love it
Ball
here at
one,
Citi
no
Field.
strike.
You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Pitch
2
misses
balls,
there,
1 strike.
and it's 2-1.
That's outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Check swing went around, and it's a full count.
I
One
got
out,
3 and
base
2.
is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And first offering is fouled off. Hill, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's to third. Toss to Alonso, and the inning is over. Nothing doing. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off
4.
for the
And now it's
Mets,
the polar bear,
first
Pete Alonso.
baseman, Pete Alonso.
Well, Boog, it didn't
That's a
take
ball.
very long for Alonso to set the home run
That's
record
1-0.
here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in
Ball
June
2.
of 2023.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Juan Soto.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
To short, could be 2. Off balance
He's out.
speed, there's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so
Now batting,
easy, but it was
left
far from
fielder,
routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Nimmo
1-0.
at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that's
Inside, ball
off the
2.
inside edge. And it's 2-0.
Ball 3.
And it's ball
Ball 4.
4.
That
He
pitch
missed
is low.
down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Ball 1.
Vientos in the box here. Lets that one go for a
Ball
ball.
1, no strikes.
Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Out towards right center field. Hill sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite a
off for
pitcher's
Miami,
duel so
right
far. Here's how the
fielder,
starters
Joey
have
Wheeler.
performed up to this point. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here's the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos. He's already homered in this game. Fastball is outside. Foul ball there. Man at first, one away. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now that's third baseman.
So up next, Graham Pauley. Flied to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swung on, belted. That's back. Gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Now the left fielder, Dane Myers. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. First pitch just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Mullins in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away.
No balls,
Last
2
half
strikes.
of inning number 5. And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Nope, outside.
Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And here's the catcher,
Now
Luis
batting,
Torrens.
catcher, Luis
First time up,
Torrens.
he grounded to third. Ripped to third. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 3-0.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tyler Rogers.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Sanoa at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Activity in the bullpen. Gregory Soto up and throwing. Helsley getting loose as well. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Edwards now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was
One
sitting
ball,
on a fastball
two
right
strikes.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's
Ball
downstairs. Ball 1. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Two down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Three and two. The pitch is outside and ball 4.
One of the things
Now
about that
batting,
2-out
the
walk,
center
the base runner
fielder,
over at
Derek
first
Hill.
base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hill up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low.
You know, the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Two outs. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Cabrera back to work. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. On the ground to 3rd. Zips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Taylor in the box again. Takes a strike. The Fish leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's in the dirt. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. And now the count is even. That's towards center. Hill makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Pete Alonso. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across, and that takes care of Alonso. Out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Helsley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Weimer stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering is down low. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Just missed. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. In the air, center field. Taylor moving under it, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting.
So digging in, Davison de los Santos. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that one fouled off. Helsley, 30 years old now, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Moved to first. Weimer back in on a dive. Next offering is in for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Fastball for a strike. Weimer off of first with 2 away. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Next offering upstairs. And a curve misses outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Taylor pulls that one down, and that is that. Marlins lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Juan Soto now.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hill makes the grab, 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that's a base hit. The throw in. And he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
To the right side. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get one run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the Gregory Soto. Back to the top of the order now. And at the plate for Miami, Dane Myers. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now Javier Sanoja to Mauricio for one. Relay to first. Double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down now, and here is Xavier Edwards. And that's outside. Action in the pen down there. Brooks Raley preparing to come on if needed. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And it remains 2-2. On the ground to the left, Vientos fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. And we're back, bottom of the 8th. So now here's the Mets DH, Cedric Mullins. First pitch misses. Cabrera into his 8th inning of work, Siggy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
And they get Mullins for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. In the air, right side of the infield. De Los Santos under this one. And a couple of quick outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lindor, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now the number 2 hitter, Tyrone Taylor. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the corner. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Pretty nice play there. Mets strand one, and they still trail it here. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brooks Raley. Hernandez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Movement in the bullpen. Huascar Brazoban getting ready to go. And there's a ball. That one misses, and that's ball three.
I got 3-0.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Hill stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Ball 3.
This one in the dirt. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Marlins, right fielder Joey Wiemer.
First and second, no outs. Wiemer will hit next. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the ninth. That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2.
The count is full.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 strikes.
Checks his swing, now with appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout.
Pitching for the
Mets with a new arm on the mound, Reed Garrett.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
De Los Santos at the plate now. That's ball 1.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. So they're all loaded up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that's in for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And delivers outside. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Graham Pauly, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. He went. Strike one. 2 outs. Bases are full. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Marlins 3 and the Mets 1. Back here in Queens, so bottom of the ninth. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. Ronnie Enriquez comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. We see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure. This one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Next pitch is outside. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. This to third, and that's just foul. That one outside, and now it's filled up 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there are 2 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Nimmo in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Check swing, but it's put in play. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Marlins take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, I barely still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the luck, but you didn't make a. something that you like. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. And the gang, we had stacks, blending in and spinning racks, representing is a kin. I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip. I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep. In the middle of her ocean, you know where to find me. Come on, let me tell you what they told me. They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Kodai Senga.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boog. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
And a big swing and a miss.
I got a ball, one strike.
In the air, right side. Marte makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now for the Marlins lineup. In the sixth spot for them in this one, Otto Lopez.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
Javier Sanoja in the box with one away as he takes ball one. There's a strike. Sanoja with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here's the Marlins DH, Xavier Edwards. Got it started a little too early, strike one.
0-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Now a screamer into the outfield. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Stowers.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
And that is out of play. Sanoja at third with 2 away. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive. The pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. That's down and in. A slider missed. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. That's a little bit low. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ripped to short. Toss to Alonso. And that'll do it. One left for Miami. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, Jansen Chung. What do we need to know here?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Here's Starling Marte. Here's 0-1. Line to left. Stowers makes the grab, and there's one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. Even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit, takes outside. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1-1.
Tap back to the mound. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Nothing doing for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Citi Field. Second inning set to go. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That one fouled off. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
That's a ball.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
And he walked him.
Ball 4. First base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Yeah, the batter now, Agustin Ramirez. Swinging a foul out of play. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
This kid's power really stands out. Even though he's a top prospect, I still thought it was going to take time before he started to hit bombs, but I was wrong.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Next offering way off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Vientos makes the grab. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Jared Cerna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Next one is off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lopez at second with 2 down.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
He's in a tough spot.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Mark Vientos. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth,
Francisco Alvarez digs in now. Gets the outside corner with that one. Second inning here, no score. Fouled off left side. Outside low, and it's 1-2. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That misses, and 1-1. And that one pulled foul. Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We played 2 full, no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Senga back to work. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next to hit, Dane Myers. Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 down.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
So interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Edwards takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with a breaking ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's with the swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Cedric Mullins up now for the Mets. The 0-1.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Myers makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and it comes in too late. He's up to third on the flyout with 1 away. And stepping in is the speedy Tyrone Taylor.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Outside, and the count 1-2. 1 away with a runner at third here in the third and final game of the series.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Saved at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. 2 outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
1 ball.
In the dirt. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
And that one hammered. Mullins going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
And up next for Miami, Heriberto Hernandez. And the slider just misses. Hernandez, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. One down, base is empty. Late swing fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
The count.
Way high. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in the dirt. And the sweeper catches the plate. And that's outside. And the count's full. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail here 1-0. And we're back. Here's Pete Alonso.
For the Mets, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That's a ball.
And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses. And now 3-2. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Mark Vientos. First offering, and it just misses.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean,
1-1.
that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
Mauricio batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. On the ground, and foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the dirt. Goes down looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 1 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And fouled off. Picks swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Liam Hicks. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Line, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Hicks, the base runner at first with 1 out. Senga checks the runner, and he's back safely. Inside, and it's 1-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Tyler Rogers appears to be getting loose. Soto also getting ready. Just off the outside edge.
Count's full.
Squirts away a little bit. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count.
Tyler Rogers gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Bunting, and it's in the air. 2 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Marte moves under it, and that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Back here in Queens, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jeff McNeil. Well struck right field. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. 3rd home run of the season, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Just misses with that one. This one's smoked on its way out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 2nd of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here is Tyrone Taylor. Fastball for a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Acuna in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Ripped on a line. Hernandez brings it in. That's out number 2. Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The polar bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the 4th fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
On the outside corner, 0-2. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet.
Well, he settles under it in left, and that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball back here at Citi Field. Top 6. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Kyle Stowers. Rogers back to work. Fastball for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Reed Garrett up and loosening in the pen. Raley warming up as well. And a breaking ball misses outside. And that one a little below the knees. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2-2 now. On the ground, right side. One up, one down. Here's the center fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
1 down, base is empty. Inside, just missed. Ripped on a line to center. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
Ball 1, no strike.
Way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In for a strike, and the count even at 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important part was getting the out.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and one left. To the bottom of the sixth we go. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.
Ball, that's outside.
In the air, right field. And it gets into the seats.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for
Up
him.
next for the
And
Mets,
next for the Mets,
catcher,
Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 2. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Pitching for
Now on the
Miami,
bump, Lake Backer.
Number
He last
84.
pitched 4 days ago, so he
Lake
should feel pretty
Backer.
fresh. High fly ball out towards left center. Stowers right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. First
Ball, that's
pitch, and he
upstairs.
just misses. Strike 1. 2 down,
I got a
nobody
ball, 1
on.
strike.
Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out at a splitter, and the Mets go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1.
now pitching for
Taking
the
over
Mets.
on the mound for the Mets, Reed
Number
Garrett.
75.
He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Garrett.
So digging in, Jared Cerna, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Liam Hicks, the next up for the Marlins.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Tying run at the plate. On the ground to short, could be 2. Slings to second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. First pitch misses. Backer, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016. Late swing, foul to the left. Backer winds and deals. Into center and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now
And
batting,
stepping
the
in for New
center
York,
fielder,
Cedric Mullins. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
That's in there. And that is strike one.
0-1's the
McNeil
count.
gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Stowers makes the grab. And there's one down. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Lifted in the air, right center field. Myers sizes this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down.
Now batting.
Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
And there's a foul ball. And there's a ball. And that's through there for a strike. Now 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Slider got him for strike three. Mets leave one, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Brooks Raley.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Next pitch is downstairs. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Edwin Diaz. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The tying run at the plate. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Out. Number 2. Now a chance for Heriberto Hernandez. 1 for 3. A changeup missing. And that's ball 1. Step off, throw to first. Sanoha back on a dive. Tying run at the plate. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Manager.
Now batting second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. And that one is downstairs, and that is ball 1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. Expected, we're going into a rain delay, and I have a feeling this is going to be a long break, Singy. It is really coming down as they put the tarp on the infield.
Yeah, I think we kind of saw this one coming, Boog, and it's not going to be a short break either, so guess we go grab some coffee or something, man. Go sneak in a game of the show before play picks back up.
Bring it. Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather is cleared, and we're about ready to resume play. Ronnie Enriquez, the new pitcher, looks ready to go. And aren't we all? A long pause in the action, but now it's time to go once again. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W. Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first. Third out. Mets strand 1, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. The other way. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Marlins down to their final out. At the plate, Liam Hicks. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Runner at first with 2 away. Dane Myers now at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. That one fouled off.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Diaz is just 1 strike away. Tying run at the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win.
understand why we treat each other in this way. Taking up time with the silly, silly games we play. We've got our love, and no matter how it's said or done, oh, 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 we are
west side, Compton. You already know what's up. Hey, yeah, pull up with a thing or two. Yeah, you know what I came to do. Slide down the avenue. Yeah, did what I had to do. Infinite flavors. Yeah, pick your favorite. Yeah, keep player. Ooh, think about running for mayor. Yeah, looking at the Lakers. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. Why thank you, we the realest alive. Hi hater, bye hater.
Bye hater, bye Felicia. Not today, not tomorrow either. Look though, it's a lot of vacant houses, whole city like a toddler made the block little snag or two. Auntie and the cockers know Johnny is the projects, know St. Lucia. Tryna kill bills off $1 meal, really will fix your whole attitude. Been rapping about the real since a little. Imagine if I had a booth. I was only 9 years old when I found my soul. Cuz had me in the booth, booking nose. First I ever wrote, shorty had the whole block posted. Everybody not the vocals, any social, I'm posted. I'm like riding, I can't cope, I don't know, could be inside. First line was about my shook. You just heard that he died on the last Friday. How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I got a feeling, get it cracking like a killing. In the backyard, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. I just want a buttercream beamer with an R&B deep slide straight to the pay like a visa. Little to the little thick thing, keep it got a feel like she shines with Adidas. Ever since a young, I've been a leader. I'm on the pledge of allegiance. Kid to the public, but to me, I'm like, one day don't see it. Just to the say about watching never hip hop. Meanwhile, a few channels down the block, they getting robbed by the cops. I can't believe what I see with my eyes. So nowadays, I'm like, good, I'ma look to the skies and manifest anything I need. Any on a power trip. When the whole team, the power strip. No, now to the tryna politic. Got my guys already, got my queen already, how I sound already, how my songs already. Got them asking how they ain't on already. I don't care. Take it day by day. My vice is money in my safe. Cash going up as I elevate. I was down bad, now I'm. How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling, come. I want you to get with me. Slide, come slide. I got a feeling, get it cracking like a killing. In the backyard, chillin' with you. I want you to get with me. Come slide with me. You said you don't, but you gon' try with me. Don't you dare get paranoid, girl. I don't ask the road, plus I keep them. Don't me. Put phase on the beat, I ain't done. You feel me? Hey, bro, let this drive like a bitty, man. Carry my country cousin. Northside St. Louis, all the way down to Dallas, that's how we doing. You feel me? You know, my mama told me I'm that shot, so. Came a long way, Castro Drive, you feel me? Bermuda Road, all that. Northside St. Louis. Right there, off 70, you feel me? I made like 70K at the festival. You know what I'm saying? So every time I see that number 70, I just feel blessed. You feel me? I might even get it.
My darling, I've been waiting for your company. My sugar, feels like you only come around for me. My glass is never empty. You always fill it up to the teeth. And I'm still just trying to understand. But is it my love that took you off the shelf now? Is it your love make me dance by myself now? Is it our love that sets my soul on fire? Is it our love that takes me a little too higher? An empty glass is what I got. Mess is what I'm